Welcome to another episode of Yooper Snow Chronicles, a short history of winter weather events from the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. I'll be talking about March 25th in the years of 1975, 1979, and 1996. I hope you enjoy today's winter weather history from the Upper Peninsula. I'm Yooper Steve. Let's get started. Let's start off with the year of 1975, a pretty snowy year that many will remember. On March 25th, after seeing temperatures across the Upper Peninsula reach the upper 40s and low 50s days earlier, it quickly turned back to winter. This would be a snowstorm that many for sure would remember. March 25th was a continuation of the snowstorm that started on the 24th. The National Weather Service got buried in snow. They had a 2-day snowfall total of 29.5 inches of snow. 9.7 fell on the 25th, and on the 24th they saw 19.8 inches. Safe to say they were digging out for a few hours. Over to the west in Ironwood, they recorded 16 inches in those 2 days. Berglund shoveled 22.5 inches of snow and another 6 inches on the 26th. Over in Herman, 34 inches of snow was deposited for the 24th and 25th snowstorm. A measly 15.5 inches of snow fell at the Holton County Airport. Folks in Iron Mountain watched as 10 inches of snow fell those 2 days. Next up is the big snowfall year of 1979. This one is a big one. A lot of people mention this in history. March 25th, 1975, a snowstorm that started on the 23rd, continuing on the 24th, and also a little bit into the 25th. This was one of the biggest storms of the year and wouldn't be the last snowfall or the last snowstorm of the year. The intense blizzard on the 24th and 25th made it nearly impossible to travel across Marquette, Alger, and Dickinson counties. Authorities, as a result, were forced to close many of the roads in those counties. Marquette County Airport in Negaunee Township was forced to shut down operations for 2 days as winds gusted to 45 miles an hour. Down to the south, K.I. Sawyer Air Force Base recorded even higher wind gusts up to 55 miles an hour during the blizzard. The snowstorm and blizzard left the city of Marquette blanketed in snowdrifts and 18 inches of snow. National Weather Service in Negaunee Township was buried with snowfall of 26.5 inches from March 24th and 25th blizzard. Over to the east in Munising, they recorded a little bit less snow. 12.5 inches of snow was recorded on the 24th and 25th. Now let's talk about 1996, another snowy year, a little bit more recent than those 2 years of March 25th. 1996, a low-pressure system moved across Iowa and on the evening of the 24th, then over into Wisconsin in the early morning hours on the 25th. The low then crossed northern Lake Michigan and reaching Sault Ste. Marie right around 11 o'clock in the morning on the 25th. Light snow developed over the western UP during this period in the afternoon, and then on the 24th spread into the north-central regions of the Upper Peninsula, becoming heavy snow during those evening hours. Meanwhile, a mix of rain and freezing rain developed on the region from eastern Marquette and Iron Mountain all the way over towards the east shortly after midnight on the 25th. Then the north winds became a little bit more intense with frequent gusts of 40 miles an hour. This caused whiteout conditions across much of the west and north-central parts of the UP for the most of the day on the 25th. The whiteout conditions led to a fatal traffic accident between two semi-trucks on Highway M28 in Ontonagon County in Matchwood Township, 2 miles east of Berglund. The whiteout conditions were so intense that it didn't take long for the Highway M26 to be closed between Marquette and Munising during that afternoon of the 25th. As the system moved east through the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, the mixed precipitation that was occurring east of Marquette and Iron Mountain changed to all snow right around 7 and 10 a.m. in the morning on the 25th. The heavier snowfall was confined mostly to the western half of the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. The snow totals for this snowstorm are as follows. 30 whopping inches of snow was deposited in Ontonagon County. 28 inches of snow fell in Rockland. 24 inches of heavy snow fell in Chassell and Amique. 20 inches was recorded in Launce, Watersmeet, Houghton, and Ironwood. And 18 inches of snow fell in Silver City, Wotton, and Herman. 14 inches of snow fell in Marquette and Iron River. And over in Deerton and Champion, 10 inches of snow was recorded. Thanks for watching another episode of Yooper Snow Chronicles. I'm Yooper Steve. Stay cold, my friends. We'll see you on another video.